Hi.
You're listening to the Straight Crooked Podcast.
It's like a song to me when I hear it. I just want to groove to the words.
I feel like that there wasn't much emphasis in that one. I
That's
tried.
okay. At least we're not like a pre-recorded same one every time. We get to really feel the emotion of what you're feeling that day. Before you dive into your
hmm
episode, do you want to talk about how freaking tired we are?
So tired.
So
I don't know
tired.
why both of us have just been getting like 2 hours of sleep for the past couple of days. I don't
It's
get that.
really weird because like my sleep schedule was so good for a while. Like, well, decent for me.
Me too. I was doing good.
Right. And then something just completely switched.
Is it the
I'm up
moon?
until, oh,
I don't
it's
know.
always the moon, isn't it?
I feel like I blame the moon on everything.
Well, it does have like an impact. I mean, it does the tides and everything.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what's going on with me every other day, but I'll tell you what happened to me last night. So, as you already know, but I need to tell the people out there, I was sitting on my bed yesterday. I was home. I was doing one of my Lego sets.
hmm
All is well. I get up, I go to the bathroom, I come back, and where my leg was hanging off of the bed, there's the nastiest, fattest spider that I'm convinced, because I like turned on my lamp and I got as close as I could, that its back was red. I was at war.
I
I
wonder what
was
kind of
at
spider it was.
war. I have no idea, but I can't when they're big, I don't want to hear the crunch. I just can't do that. And I'm scared that it's gonna like escape and run. And it was in the position where if it would have ran, it would have been behind my couch, right beside my bed. And I'm like, that's not a good situation. Also it was on my comforter, and I'm like, I'm not gonna squish it into that. Mind you, I just deep cleaned my room on the second. I was like, New Year, let's get out all the sprays, like the carpet powder, deep
hmm
clean my room. There's no reason there should be anything in here.
They like the
So
clean environment.
oh, do they?
I don't
So I
know.
should be dirty.
Maybe.
So my bright idea, because I don't want to get close, like it literally, like it gives me a physical reaction. I'm like, I'm gonna put a giant piece of tape on the end of a broom, and I'll just like smack it with the tape and hope that it sticks. But then I didn't follow through because I was like, what if it doesn't stick again and it runs? I'm home alone. No one's here to save me. And it's not like I even considered just like sitting there and watching it until someone got home to kill it. But then like if it started running, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
So I'm like, I texted my mom freaking out. I'm like, I wanted her to come home. I've actually begged her in high school before when there was a spider in the bathroom to come home from work.
Please tell
But
me she
anyway,
didn't do it.
she did not. So she tells me to get the vacuum, like the hose part, do the attachment
Mhm.
to make it longer and suck it up. I'm like, okay, but what if it hears the vacuum and it starts running? Or what if it doesn't actually suck it up and it starts like the worst case scenario is going through my head. I get the vacuum and I'm standing there like this, holding the little hose for 10 minutes, hyping myself up like, you can do it. It's okay. Like I can't. I finally boom, got it, sucked it up. But then I forgot, like, I don't know why I just wasn't thinking straight. I forgot that the vacuum would like suck the comforter in a little bit.
Mhm.
So I would have to pull it off with some force. And at that point, I was like, what if the spider is still underneath? What if the spider is hanging onto the comforter? Lena, I stood there for 5 minutes with the vacuum running to make sure that this thing was sucked up.
Oh my.
Turned it off, unplugged it like a madman, grabbed it, cord unwrapped, hose still out, and I just ran outside and set it out there. I'm like, this is no longer my problem, and the spider is not getting out. That's fine. That's, whatever. And it's like an older house. So sometimes I don't know, spider seasons. I thought it wasn't in the cold though. But like we
Me
have some
either.
seasons where we have to like spray for the spiders and stuff. So my mom's like, just make sure you like check your bed before you go to sleep, whatever. Fast forward to that evening. I go to clean my Legos off my bed because I haven't touched my bed since that first spider. I clean my Legos off on and I put them on this tray and I set the tray in front of my bed. I'm bent down and I look over and at the foot of my bed on my comforter is an it's the exact same brand of spider, I guess. But its back was skinnier, so I knew it wasn't the same one. On my bed. I've never had that happen to me. Two of the same spider, both on my bed, both in the same day at different times of the day. And that was at bedtime. Where are these people coming from?
Mm-mm.
My my dad killed that one. But
Oh,
then
he
I was
did.
like, yeah, I'm not fighting with that vacuum anymore. But I was like, well, I'm definitely not sleeping in my bed now. So I go to the recliner, which I've slept in the recliner before when I was like hurting from all my issues, like my body, I couldn't lay down. I don't know. I nap very well in the recliner. Sleep
Hmm.
was just not it. Also, I think it's important to add that my household got hit with some sickness right after Christmas. It avoided
Oh.
me. I didn't get it, thank God, but it's just like the coughing and the runny nose and
Hmm.
my dad stays outside in the cold all day and refuses to come in, so he got a fever with his like so I'm in the recliner trying to sleep, not tired at all. It's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning. I finally start drifting. 4:20. Haha, funny, funny time, whatever. It's 4:20 though. I wake up because my dad is coughing so much, which is fine. You can't help that. I get it. However, we're gonna flash back to 2 days before. Men just cannot handle anything that has to do with sickness.
Oh, I know.
He coughs to the point, and it's like a mucusy cough,
Hmm.
but like he can't handle the mucus. So then he like borderline gags, and it drives me nuts. But 2 nights ago, oh my God, oh my God, my heart is racing just thinking about it. 2 nights before this, something happens. I guess he coughs the wrong way. I'm asleep. I get woken up out of a dead sleep. I could have had a heart attack because all I hear is the loudest, most like primal retching. He's running through the house. So the house is like boom, 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 and like, but it's so loud and deep that because sometimes I have nightmares about throwing up, so I didn't know what was going on. And I wake up out of my sleep to that, and I'm like scrambling in the bed. I'm like holding my ears, my heart's racing. And I'm texting my mom, like, I was frozen for like 10 minutes, and then I finally texted her, "What's going on out there?" And she said he just coughed and it like triggered his gag reflex, like he's fine. But because of that, every time he's coughing last night, I'm on edge. I'm like, is this one gonna trigger your gag reflex? Are you gonna run through the house gagging like a little girl? Like, why are you doing this? Like, stop. So I'm already on edge because of that. And then I finally drift off to sleep, like I said, woke up to him coughing. 10 minutes later, my mom's alarm goes off. She comes into the living room. She's starting to get ready for work. Oh, you're awake. Yeah. And I've only slept for like less than an hour.
Oh my God.
But something about them finally being awake, I guess, made me feel more peaceful because I just like knocked out. But then it was like one of those constantly in and out because they're like,
Hmm.
running around the house getting ready. But all of that because of two spiders on my bed. And I'm probably gonna have to sleep in there again tonight because we're gonna spray everything tomorrow. And I don't want the risk. I don't know what kind of spider that is. Life is just getting good. I don't want to die from a spider right now. Like,
I don't know what spider has red on its back.
my first thought was a black widow, but it didn't
Me
look
too.
like one.
Oh,
I know.
really?
I mean, I don't think.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
what they look like.
I'm honestly, let me just Google one real quick and see. I didn't think to do that. It definitely was not a black widow looking at these pictures.
Mm.
Ugh, I can't. I can't. The pictures are freaking me out. Also, I forgot to mention, after I vacuumed it up, mind you, didn't touch anything to do with the spider. I immediately had to go shower, and I almost myself gagged after I put the vacuum outside. I don't know why. Something's just not sitting right with spiders and me right
Oh
now.
my.
But yeah. That's why I'm tired today. Every other day, I don't know. My body has just decided to betray me again and not let me go to sleep until the wee hours of the morning.
I
Yeah.
don't know why I keep waking up at 4 a.m.
Is
So
it always the
weird.
same time?
It has been for the last 2 days. It's weird.
That means something, right?
I don't know. But I keep falling asleep around the same time, which is like 2:30,
hmm
and then waking up at 4. It
That
sucks.
sucks. I hate that
Mm-hmm.
so much.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, the worst part, because sometimes when that happens, I'll just like lay in bed hoping that I go back to sleep. So the other day that happened, and I fell back asleep at like 8. Yes, I laid there that long trying to go back to sleep.
Yep.
I didn't wake up until 1 and I was miserable because I hate when I wake up that late. So it's like you
Wasted
can't
day.
win. Yes, you're either
Yeah.
tired or you've wasted your entire day.
I just need to make this pact with myself. Like, if you're waking up and you have energy, because it seems like I am wide awake at 4 a.m. Like, I
Really?
have energy.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I lay there and try to go back to sleep. It's just like, bitch, get up and do something then.
What are
Use
you
your
gonna do at
energy.
4 a.m.?
I have plenty of unpacking to do. Like,
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
still, for
I was
anybody
gonna
listening.
yeah. I was gonna ask, how does it feel? Like, are you cozy when you go to sleep in your new house?
Yeah, for the most part. Actually, we kind of got everything put away except for my office, which is still a disaster and a half.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Did
At
you hear
least you
that
got most of
crash?
everything else. Huh?
So did you hear that really loud crash?
I definitely didn't hear the crash, but I hear that your microphone is not where it should be.
Oh God, that was horrendous. I hated
Which,
that.
oh, because you heard it in your
Oh, it was
headphones?
so loud and gross.
Oh God, I'm so glad I didn't hear that.
Now I have to readjust myself.
Readjust.
I feel like I need to be down here a little bit. Okay,
Oh,
there we
that's
go.
cute. I like that angle.
Well, now I feel like we're the same.
Oh, I see.
We're matched.
Yeah.
Matchy matchy. My coffee is not hot.
Did you not make it right?
I make it the same way I do every morning. I don't know.
Did you let it sit too long?
I guess so. I don't know.
Not cool. Not cool, ma'am.
All right. So I thought we would start off today with a Murdaugh news corner because
We
there's a
love
couple
that.
different things.
Let's hear it. I'm so here for it.
Okay.
By the way,
Yeah.
because we talked about our scrapped episode where we talked about the Murdaughs,
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever like dived into
We
it on
haven't.
our actual podcast.
We haven't at all.
So no one even knows that we've like gone to Moselle and all that, right?
They don't. Nope.
Interesting. Maybe we'll save that for another time.
We should just do a special on it. Like,
We should. Just a Murdaugh episode. I'm so
yeah.
here for that. Yes, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Stay tuned for that, people.
Yep. So first thing is that Moselle is going to be up for auction again
Yep.
um in February. Bidding starts at 1.2 million. So get your checkbooks,
So if
pocketbooks.
anyone out there is listening and you want to lend us a couple mil to get this property,
Yep.
we won't say no.
Yeah. I would be so here for that.
I know, right?
Actually, I don't know. Don't you feel like it's haunted?
Um, in a sense, but I don't think it's necessarily a malicious haunting. Well,
You never know.
let me
Okay.
think on that one.
Yeah. Um, Also, the clerk of court, Becky Hill, I know that
hmm
there's been a lot of issues with her because she's the whole reason that they're going to have a new evidentiary hearing, which is what I'm going to talk about next. But she's the one who tampered with the jury, allegedly. And she also wrote a book called Behind the Doors of Justice, okay? Said the book was terrible for one, but in her preface, she actually plagiarized from the BBC.
What?
Yeah, so and they even like saw her emails, and a BBC journalist sent her that article. And so she put it as her preface in the book.
This woman is a hot mess.
She is just like so crooked.
I feel like
And
she's like just so mad. She's just here for the drama, I feel like.
she is. And you know what's so funny is that all of the Murdaugh documentaries, because I rewatched the Netflix one, the second part the other day,
Yeah,
she's the first person that pops up on there. And I'm like,
seriously.
I bet all of you, all of these producers and everything feel really, really dumb because she's on every single one. Every
Yeah,
single one. It's like, you're a
yeah.
disgrace.
I definitely remember her on the Buster interview one, but I'll
Yes.
have to go back and rewatch like the Netflix ones. Also,
Yes.
there's so many out now. I know like the way you introduced me to them was through the HBO one, but now there's like
Mhm.
another HBO one that I don't know if either of us have seen.
I don't think so.
I've also recorded both parts of that Lifetime movie.
Oh,
So I
did
think I
you?
can, yeah, I think I can like log into my mom's Xfinity on my computer and cast it to your TV when I come down there so we could watch it.
Oh, I'm so ready because that's going to be like the family drama.
It's gonna
All
be
this.
so goofy.
It is. It is. They definitely could have picked a better Alec.
That's what I can't get over.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll do a review on that after we watch it.
But anyway, she co-wrote this book with another author. And he quoted and he was just like, I can't be associated with anything like plagiarism and will no longer work with her on these projects. Um, so she is screwed. I mean,
Oh my God.
they're not publishing it anymore. Like they ripped it off the shelves. You can't
Nice.
buy it now.
She did it to herself.
She absolutely did. Um, And then last thing Murdaugh related, since Becky Hill allegedly tampered with jurors, there is going to be an evidentiary hearing taking place on January 29th in the South Carolina Supreme Court.
Nice.
And Judge Clifton Newman, who was so fantastic in the original proceedings, asked to be removed for any future proceedings, so he's not going to be doing it anymore,
Oh
which
no.
was
Oh,
really
is that why it's
sad.
going to Supreme?
Yeah, well, because they were like, we can't do it in Colleton County because Becky Hill's the
Yeah.
freaking clerk of court there.
Oh, of course. So she still has a job.
I guess. I can't believe that. But I
I would
guess
have
they
thought
have
they
to
would have
find
kicked her
out.
out.
I know, I guess they have to find out whether she actually did do it or not.
Right.
Right
Justice
now it's just an
system.
accusation, but
Oh my God, I'm rolling my eyes so hard at that.
okay.
So what
So
exactly is that hearing? Is that just saying there's enough evidence that she like tampered with the jury to do another
they're gonna
trial?
go through all of the evidence that they have.
Oh, but it's not an actual like retrial yet.
Not yet. If they
Okay.
find that there is enough evidence, then they will have a whole new trial.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
I'm here for it. I'm so ready. They still need to find him guilty again, but I would love to sit through a trial again.
Yeah. And now that I'm way more invested, like the first trial, I was a little invested, but then I was like, oh my God, I don't know how to focus on all of this extra that comes with the trial. Now I'm so much more invested that I'm also here for it.
Yeah.
Like, bring it on. Let's go.
Um, okay, so my next thing is Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh my God, I'm seeing him all over Twitter.
Yeah, so they unsealed some documents. They're
Mhm.
going to be unsealing them on like a rolling basis, so they haven't even released
Ooh,
everything.
love
They
that.
just released a little bit of it. And so the names of his associates and people who have been kind of like implicated have been released, which I think we knew about several of them. Um, like Donald Trump,
Right.
one, Bill Clinton, also one.
Yep.
Um, one that I was not anticipating at all.
I think I know who
Actually,
you're gonna
two,
say. I think
two
I
of
know who
them.
you're gonna say for both. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson
I didn't know he was on there.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I'm looking to see that Joanna girl.
Who's that?
She was the one who was in the documentaries. She's one of the original accusers.
Oh, okay.
Said that she did not give him a massage, um, but he did visit um his Palm Beach home, it says.
So
So at least he didn't get a dirty massage.
that's not who I was thinking you were gonna say at all. So never mind.
I'm gonna save him for the end, the surprising one.
Oh, now I don't even know if we're on, thinking on the same wavelength, but I'm here for it. It's fine.
The next one, David Copperfield, the magician.
What? Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah. And said that he was a regular visitor to the Palm Beach mansion. He was subpoenaed in the 2009 crimes allegations where Jeffrey Epstein got to go to work and everything and just go to jail at nighttime
Yeah.
for a few months and then was
My
done.
God. See, I
Mm,
haven't even heard of most of these names. I'm just seeing what was posted on Twitter. I
oh
mean,
yeah.
I know the people, but I haven't heard that they were on the list.
Okay. So then of course we have Prince Andrew, which is a given, and he seems like a really big creep.
Yeah.
The two, and one of these I wasn't even going to bring up because of what's going on in his life right now. It makes me feel bad.
Oh,
Is Bruce Willis.
are you kidding me?
Yeah, no.
No, I had no idea he was on there.
Yeah. And then the one, da, 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 Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh my God, what?
Yeah. Which ones are you thinking?
I feel so out of the loop. I'm so glad you're like here to teach me. Naomi Campbell
What?
and Stephen Hawking.
Oh no, not Steven.
Those were the two
Not Steven.
that was really in my feed on Twitter. I didn't even see any of those other names besides Trump and Clinton being mentioned. That is insane. You're blowing my mind today, woman.
Oh, well, maybe they didn't actually do it. It said that while she was giving Epstein massages that he would name drop and be like, "Oh, that was Leo on the phone." But they denied
Oh,
that they knew him.
I mean, I was
So
gonna say it's not that surprising if Leonardo DiCaprio did it because,
him and his proclivity for young girls,
yeah.
young women, I guess I should say. Um, but I think those were the only people that oh, and then the other one, which I knew about him, was Les Wexner. Do you know who he is?
That kind of sounds familiar.
He is the CEO, billionaire, founder of Limited Brands, which is like Victoria's Secret, Justice,
Oh, okay.
Bath and Body Works.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Wow. Of course.
Um, yeah. We actually I think he has one of the biggest yachts in the world. She's enormous. It's called the Limitless.
Oh my God. And I wonder
So
what
dumb.
the largest yacht in the world looks like.
I feel like we need to Google this.
We do. Also, love your shirt. I just noticed it.
Oh my, you have the same one.
I know. I totally could have coordinated.
It, I haven't worn this shirt in a really long time.
It's actually, oh my God. Okay. Weird full circle moment again. These happen a lot to me. I just went through my Snap memories that pop up.
Hmm.
A year ago today, I was wearing that shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
So bizarre. But in regards to the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing, the craziest thing to me on Twitter has been like stan accounts being like, like how like different fandoms hate other fandoms because they're like, my artist is better. And like people
Yeah.
are like Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish, like they're gonna be on the list. Like they were minors.
Yeah,
If they were on any list, they were victims, dude. Like,
right.
people are ridiculous on Twitter. So, like, I guess I'm not surprised that I didn't even know half of those names were on it when you told me. Like, it's not the
Yeah.
best place for information.
Can't trust Twitter.
I mean, X.
Oh yeah, forgot. I'm so glad I don't
Never.
have an account.
It's just, for me, it's just mindless scrolling like TikTok. So,
Yeah. So I'm starting out with the heavy ones and then we'll get lighter.
okay,
Actually, most of these are just weird, heavy things. Strange.
that's okay.
Um, so I was also reading about a Reddit thread where scientists were talking about ways that the world could end, like in the near future.
Oh God, this is so scary.
A lot of them didn't make sense to me, so I didn't include them.
Okay.
But I included two. One I did know about. But the first one is that apparently smallpox could return. Yeah. So they're like, it's really easy to kill 1/5 of the planet if somebody does this.
Can we not do that? Is that an option?
Here's the steps. You ready?
Oh God.
US or Russian stocks leaked or used as a bioweapon. So, like, you know how the CDC has like samples of smallpox and all the other diseases,
Yeah.
just like leaking that. Um, and then an intentional release, like somebody resynthesizes it from scratch. Some disgruntled person would just like put powder in envelopes and just mail them like anthrax.
No, don't do that.
I've always thought about that though. Is like if
Mailing
anybody
anthrax?
no um Atlanta being
Mhm.
a target for bioterrorism because we have the freaking CDC right here.
Yeah,
So scary.
that was never on my radar.
I
But
think
thank
about
you.
that often.
Oh my God, that's so
It
terrifying.
is. You want to hear the other terrifying one, which I did know about.
Yes, I
All
would
right.
love to hear it.
In 1958, a 7,600-pound nuclear bomb was lost off the Georgia coast near Savannah. It's never been found. So it's just
Excuse
like
me?
chilling in Tybee somewhere.
Like in the ocean or on
Yes,
land?
in the
In
ocean.
the, oh, so I don't know much about those. Can anything just like trigger it and set it off, essentially?
Yeah.
So it's like it's literally a ticking time bomb.
Somewhere.
So one day something can just trigger it and then boom,
I get well, the thing
eradicated
is though, is that I want to know if it still would be effective if it was dropped in
underwater.
1958. Yeah, and has
Oh,
been
that
underwater
too.
for that whole time.
Yeah. I hope
But
not. Oh my God.
I did know about that.
That is
But
so scary. What is happening? I can't think about stuff like that too much because I saw, and again, it's from Twitter, so it's like not necessarily accurate, but there was a post, which this part I don't believe, saying there's like some disease going on around deer that essentially make them like zombified and that humans can potentially contract it. I'm not saying I believe that.
uh,
However, I've been seeing like what's his not Mark Wahlberg, but what's the other one? The Facebook one.
um, what's his name? Oh, you talking about the one who played the Facebook one?
No, like the actual Facebook dude.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Zucker, thank you. He's building like fast tracking allegedly some bunker, some underground safety,
Oh,
and
I
then
bet he is.
there's like rumors that a bunch of like millionaire billionaires are doing something similar, and so everyone's like, what do they know that we don't?
Have you
We've talked
watched
about
Don't Look
God,
Up
yes. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Is that the one with
with Leo in it?
oh no, I haven't seen that one. I was thinking of the one with like the horse in the beginning and it's like aliens.
Oh, you're talking about Nope.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, no, I haven't seen Don't
That
Look
was a
Up.
crazy movie. I won't watch it again. It,
Which
well,
one?
nope. Because
Really?
I went to that was the only time I went to the world's tallest IMAX to see that movie.
Don't do
And
that. Not
it
for a
was
movie like
just
that.
sensory freaking overload because the screen was so huge and it was so loud, like in your
Yeah,
ear. And I was like, oh my God, somebody help. Especially when the horse and everything. No, it was too
yeah.
much. It's too much.
Well, I went to that IMAX place to get some Taylor Swift cups on my way
Hmm.
home one time. I don't know how to explain it. I know there's a word for it, but when you see like giant things and it makes you feel scared and sick inside. I thought I was going to pass out walking into the building because the front, like how it's all glass and it's so tall and huge.
Hmm.
I was scared walking into the building. So I can only imagine watching a movie, especially like that, on one of their screens.
Yeah, that's intense.
So
It's
no
really
from me.
intense.
But yeah, we talked about this plenty of times, but I can't deal with like the end of the world because I don't want to fight to survive through that.
That's my thing. If something is happening, it needs to land right on top of me and I need to die immediately. I'm so sorry, but like, no, I am
No,
not going to fight to try to repopulate the earth and all this. No,
a
absolutely not.
100%. Like I will watch The Walking Dead day in and day out. I love it. I don't want that life. What am I fighting for? I'm fighting to live another day, to fight another day, to live another day.
Hmm.
Why?
Mm-mm.
Just give
No.
up. It's not shameful to give up at the end of the world.
So wait a minute, you sure you haven't seen Don't Look Up? Because it has Emma Stone in it too. I thought you were a fan.
I do love Emma Stone. Dang,
It's
okay.
on
I'm
Netflix.
I'm writing
Um,
this down.
but anyway, it's about the end of the world, and the
Oh.
billionaires are in on secrets that the rest of the world isn't privy to. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me think about it.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what? I haven't watched a single movie yet this year, so maybe that will be the first one.
That's a good one. It's a good
Okay.
one.
Thank you for that.
Speaking of movies,
Ooh.
I know that we had already, kind of done the Rotten Tomatoes ratings and stuff like that back several episodes ago. Um, but I wanted to know what's the worst movie you've ever seen?
Ooh, the worst movie I've ever seen.
I'll let you kind of think about it.
Yeah.
Just keep thinking. But anyway,
Well, it's one of those things where since you've asked me, I don't know a single movie I've ever seen in
right.
my life.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's always like that. But the reason I say that is because I think I watched the worst movie ever made.
Recently?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So my nephews and my sister came down for New Year's,
Cute.
and Silas has been watching um Tubi movies.
Oh no.
And there is this one called Birdemic. Okay.
Birdemic.
Shock and terror.
That's
Listen.
one movie.
Yes.
I've picked a movie. One came to mind.
Did it?
I can't say for sure that it is the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's definitely up there. Do you want me to share it or wait?
You can share it.
Okay, it's called Rosie, and it has Johnny Knoxville and Nat Wolff from the Naked Brothers band in it. And the
Mm.
description is a socially awkward young man kidnaps an aspiring actress with the hope that they'll fall in love. So Johnny Knoxville is like this girl's boyfriend. And if I remember correctly, he's like not a good person. And then Nat Wolff from the Naked Brothers band, which I grew up on, it was a
Mm.
Nickelodeon show. He is like the socially awkward dude that kidnaps this girl. It's like it was hard to sit through, but it was in my heavy Johnny Knoxville era, so I was like, I have to see it. I don't recommend it. And let me see when this was made. Does IMDb not tell you a year?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you when it came out.
Oh, it says 2018. I didn't know it was that new.
What?
And honestly, I think I might have seen it on Tubi. It was definitely one of those free ones, the free apps that I saw it on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always get those gems. Um, this Birdemic movie got a 1.7 on IMDb,
Whoa.
just to tell you that.
Oh my God.
Um, so,
Even the movie I'm talking about got a 4.7, so
oh, really?
so Birdemic must be
Damn.
really bad.
It is very terrible. And what's so hilarious about it is that um the director thought he was making a very serious movie and was like upset that people were so
Oh,
then they came
poor
out with a
guy.
sequel making fun of the original movie. It's like, no, the original one was already funny. Okay.
No way. So what's like the summary of it?
So, synopsis. A sexy lingerie model and a successful software salesman go on a weekend getaway to a quaint Northern California town. So, you already know that it just sucks, but all these birds are just like raging. Okay. They
Why?
try to kill you. Like he thought he was the next Alfred Hitchcock. And I was like, what is this like that movie Birds? It essentially is, but terrible. Um, okay, let me see if I
Oh,
can share the trailer.
okay.
Like
Honestly though,
the sound.
it's so valid to make a horror movie about birds because birds are terrifying.
Done a great job, Rod. Meet Roth. Hi. A young software salesman on his way to achieving his Silicon Valley dream.
Thinking about opening up a green tech company.
Really? Meet Natalie, a beautiful young fashion model driven by passion.
I remember you now. You were in my English class.
I was.
Yeah.
So how come you never made a pass at me in school?
Throw true love into the equation, and anything is possible.
I was wondering if we can keep in contact.
Sure.
How big was the sale? $1 million.
In other news today, the population of polar bears is declining rapidly.
Hi, my name is Sherry Owens. I'm from Solar Power Accessories.
This morning, flocks of seagulls and crows were found dead in downtown San Jose and along Highway 101.
Hey, I thought I told you to stand back. These birds are contaminated.
The crows and seagulls also caused an accident on Highway 101. Authorities are investigating the cause of their death. Come on, let's get out of here. The eagles. What's going on?
What? The eyes being gouged out.
Oh.
That is insane. And you watched it?
Longest, like we actually didn't even finish it. Longest hour and a half of my life because it's all love story for like the first hour of it. And then all of a sudden these birds come out of nowhere.
No way. What
Oh.
got me was the when the hotel window curtain was
Did
pulled
you see
back and you
that
saw
fake eagle?
don't make me put that on in the background while I'm doing something because I just might.
Oh no, there was another one that he made me watch. It's called Love Beat the Hell Out of Me.
That already just sounds like not good.
It was horrendous. So
What was that? Was that
horrendous.
like about domestic violence?
Yeah, kind of. What's so funny is that he gets like shot, and they show him at his funeral and everything, and then 5 minutes later he reappears. I was like, wait a minute. He
Oh
just
my
died.
God, what's happening?
But
I love that for you that you got to experience that movie.
it's up there with Thanksgiving. Both have to do with birds, which is strange.
Stop making horror movies about birds.
I want to watch that the one about the sloth.
A horror movie?
Yes.
Is it a killer
I
sloth?
forget. Yeah, I forget what the name of the movie is.
You gotta
Hold on.
find that.
Slaughterhouse. There we go.
You're kidding.
Nope. It's on Hulu.
Oh my God. Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse. It came out
If
this
you,
year.
oh, wow. If you watch it, you gotta let me know.
It got
Give
a
us a review.
4.7.
Okay. Okay, it's right there with Rosie.
This thing is so obviously a stuffed sloth.
That's what
Like,
makes the film
I don't
good,
know if you
right?
can see it.
That's
Oh man,
terrifying. That is the horror of it right there.
it is.
So scary.
All right, so these are just odd pictures, okay?
Okay.
Mostly just things that you wouldn't think about. So this one is how big Michelangelo's David is.
Oh my God.
Look at how enormous that
What?
is.
Dude, I did
I
not
know.
picture it to be like that. I thought it was maybe 6 foot. That's
I know.
insane.
Um, the other one I wanted to show you. Look at the prehistoric ground sloth.
Is that real? That was a thing?
Yeah, that was a thing.
No.
Probably like the most deadly thing.
Oh my God. That makes me like feel afraid of sloths in general. That is so scary. I wonder how they evolved down to the little size they are now.
I don't know. Could you imagine seeing those things walking around?
Absolutely not. That is like an ancestor of Bigfoot.
Look at the UPS socks.
Those are cute. Oh
I
my
wish I
God, do you
had
think?
socks that were cut like that.
Yeah, those look really cozy and cute in shoes. I've
Yeah.
never seen those before. I love that.
Okay, this next one. Brussels sprouts grow like this?
Are you serious?
Is that like a big stalk?
It looks like it. I imagine them kind of growing like a broccoli.
Me too.
Oh my God. It says, imagine eating a stalk of Brussels like a corn on the cob. What a beautiful world that would be. No, it
I
wouldn't.
wonder how you like if you could ever buy them like that,
We
you
should
know?
try just to see if we can do it.
Look at this wasabi. Also some
What?
strange. It looks like pot.
It does. It never occurred to me that wasabi is something before it's just the little green pile.
Right.
Hmm. So
Neither.
is that like a fruit or a vegetable or a third more malicious item?
Well, what do you classify like ginger as?
Just like a thing.
A thing. It's a food.
So I guess a wasabi is a thing, included with ginger. Wow.
27.75.
No wonder they only give you like a little.
A little glob.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And this one, you ready to see what a pickle looks like under ultraviolet light?
I don't know. I'm scared. Why?
I
Why does
don't
it
know
look like
why.
that?
I don't know why.
What? Is that real? That is weird. That
I know.
makes me want to go get a pickle in an ultraviolet light.
I know. You know
Oh
what I
my God.
realized?
What?
This probably won't translate on the audio version.
If you're listening and you feel left out, go over to YouTube so you can see these with us. If you're listening and you can't go to YouTube, we're looking at a sliced pickle under ultraviolet light. The outside is like a neon greenish yellow, and the inside is a very vibrant neon red,
It's like
which
a
is very
watermelon.
shocking. It is bizarre.
That is
I
pretty
don't
bizarre.
know. I'm glad I don't eat pickles.
I love pickles. I do.
No, thank you.
Oh man. Okay, let's see. I think I just have one last thing to round this out.
Slay. You are
Oh,
killing it today.
actually, yeah. I'm gonna skip one thing, but the one thing that I wanted to show you while I actually have this up. Have you heard about cosmics?
Brownies?
No, it
No,
is
then I
from the
haven't.
McDonald's universe.
Oh my God, wait, yes, I have heard about this.
I want to eat there.
Okay, I don't know much beyond. I know they're like specializing in a lot of drinks like Sonic, and I don't know
Yeah,
where it is or anything.
it's in Illinois.
Let's go, dude.
I don't know where Bolingbrook, Illinois is,
It sounds fun. I love a good
but
Illinois
look at how
moment.
precious that like logo is and
I
everything.
do love that. And I really, really am digging the colors.
So they have like slushies,
Oh,
they
they have
have
food.
aids. Yeah, a spicy queso sandwich.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh, it
I
has
didn't
egg on it?
I didn't realize they had food. I've seen stuff
Only a
about
couple
all
of
their
things. It's
drinks.
mostly McMuffins.
So all
But
kinds of nice little fruity drinks going on
yeah,
here.
I want to try the what's it called? The pear with the pop rocks on top.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Genre.
Slushies,
Popping pear
frappes.
slush.
Ooh, that looks good. It's a very cute color. I like
Look,
that
they have
pink.
a chai frappe.
Okay, so when are we going?
I'm hoping that they're going to open up more locations.
That is so cool.
A churro cold brew frappe. That's totally me.
I would kill for that chai frappe. They got teas,
A s'mores
cold
cold brew.
brew. Wow. If I
Mm.
liked coffee, I feel like s'mores would be the way to go.
So yeah,
From the
see, look
McDonald's
though, it's
universe.
just it's just McMuffins.
That is
Um,
such a bizarre. Okay. Got
yeah,
a little bit of variety. That's so bizarre though. Like, we're gonna have all these cool drinks and then McMuffins.
I know. That's what I was thinking when I looked at the menu before. But yeah, I
Not
don't know.
even like
I'm
a
hoping they
fry.
expand.
Yeah. Oh my God, we have
They
to keep
do
an eye
have
on that.
hash browns, pretzel bites.
Ooh, hash brown bites.
So we don't have to go to Auntie Anne's to get pretzel bites.
I
That'd be
wonder how good they
fantastic.
are though, because when you go to like Dairy Queen
Right.
and get a pretzel, it's so not the same.
Look at these though.
McPops. Are these donuts?
Something.
They look gorgeous.
They do look gorgeous.
What
Hazelnut,
is
apple
cookie
cinnamon,
butter,
cookie
by the
butter.
way?
And you can get a mixed bag.
Oh my God.
Caramel fudge brownie.
Ooh, that would go fire in some ice cream.
Look at these like fancy sundaes
I
too.
love.
So anyway, yeah, I thought that was very, very interesting that
I
McDonald's came
love
up with
this.
something like that.
We've got to try it. Let me see how far away. It's only 11 hours.
Actually, that's not too bad.
It's really not. I've rode up to Michigan before and it wasn't too bad.
Never been to Michigan. How was it?
It's probably up there in like my top three favorite states, at least in the
Really?
summer. I haven't experienced it in any other time. I don't imagine I would love it in the winter, but it was very nice in the summer.
I was thinking about going to school in Ann Arbor at one point in time.
Ooh, very
Yeah.
nice.
Mm, uh,
Oh my God. Okay. 2024 goal is to work on getting to the point where like maybe once a year or once every 6 months, or ideally once a month one day, we can pick like a new state.
a travel adventure?
Yeah. We need to
Ooh,
utilize that more, honey. We've got hotel points. We just need gas and activity money
it's true.
and time off of work, of course. But
Oh yeah. I
hey,
forgot I have a job. Damn it.
rats. You
I
need
get
to
my 4 day weekends every 5 weeks.
true. See, so we every 5 weeks we're going on a trip.
It's my 4 day weekend this weekend. That's why I'm off
Oh, that's
today.
why you're off today.
Hmm.
I didn't know if it was just like one of your random days off.
No. So I think that that's everything that I have for today.
I love it. This has been fantastic.
Oh, good.
This might be one of my favorite episodes that we've done.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel like I've learned a lot today,
nice.
and I like that. I like to learn. I do have a song of the week. My song of the week is Drunk by Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
Okay, do you have a PSA? Our first PSA of
Of the year.
2024.
I was just gonna be selfish and say,
Be
don't forget to
selfish.
wish me a happy birthday. Dirty 30.
Yeah.
117. Woo!
Boop, boop.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be 30.
That's so slay though.
I'm hoping it'll be better than my 20s.
100% it will. Like 1,000%. It's gonna be like the best decade until you get to your 40s, and then that's gonna be the best decade.
I can't wait to be retirement age, dude.
Next week, I'll have an update on the 9-month cruise to share with everyone.
Oh, fun.
Very fun.
Did you look at our watch time on Instagram though?
We have a watch time? How do you see that?
Says average watch time 7 seconds. And I'm like, are people just scrolling past our video?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
7 seconds? What are you people doing? Since we're talking about that,
Hmm.
I want to do a little shout out to the very few people in my life that follow or listen or like our stuff.
Yeah.
You know who you are, and I love you for that because there are so many people on my Instagram. I was just saying, it kind of baffles me. I realize that I spend so much time posting on the podcast accounts that I forget, hey, I'm not like reposting it on my main accounts, whatever. So I reposted, you saw our PSAs, and I was like, hey, like friendly reminder, I have a podcast. Like, if you're not following it,
Do
come
it.
on. Like, no one. Absolutely no one. I have almost 700 Instagram followers. And there is a small, like,
Seriously?
maybe 5 of them, maybe 5 support us. And those are just people that support us in real life, you know? Because I always try, like, whenever someone that I know, even if I'm just friends with them on the internet, posts like, hey, I'm gonna do like jewelry or I'm gonna sell
Yeah.
like homemade signs, like, I'm gonna follow the account.
Yeah.
It's literally, oh my God, I just cannot fathom. It's $0 to support someone.
Right.
$0. And I had people like that story as well and still not even follow the account. Like, but it just makes me appreciate the ones that do even more.
Very true. I
I
only
did
have
vent.
100 followers on my main Instagram.
Well, but see, I did vent to my mom yesterday that your people are like so supportive. And I think you said it, some of it is people that you haven't even really talked to since high school. And they're like, oh, I listened to the podcast, whatever. That's incredible to me.
It's pretty cool.
Something about me, something about me is very off-putting.
It's not.
I swear to God. No, like literally something is off-putting.
No, it's not.
It's like I try so hard to be like the nice, oh my God, I want to be your best friend, that it like just comes off all wrong and people don't like that. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I don't think that's true.
Well, the
I think
numbers say
people just
different.
do. Well, I think people listen to mine because they're not used to me doing any type of like
Okay.
public platform. So maybe it's
Right.
like in a creepy way. I don't know. You're like, let's see what the fuck she's got to say.
They're like, oh my God, she speaks.
Exactly.
Hey, a listen is still a listen, whether it's creepy or not.
True. Unless we get a 1-star review.
We need more reviews, by the way. I looked yesterday. We only have 8 total. And I know we have more than 8 listeners.
Yeah.
So get to rating, people. Give us a rating on Spotify specifically, because that's what I'm looking at.
You've been listening to the Straight Crooked Podcast.
Bye.
Bye.